In the mid 2000s, BlackBerry Limited was one of the most powerful companies in the mobile industry. Business leaders, governments, and millions of professionals relied on BlackBerry phones every day. The devices were famous for their secure email system, strong battery life, and physical keyboard that made typing fast and efficient. For many years, BlackBerry believed its biggest strength was hardware and secure messaging. But while BlackBerry was focusing on better devices and email services, a much bigger shift was happening in the smartphone industry. In 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone. At first, many companies, including BlackBerry, believed it was just another smartphone with a touchscreen. But the real innovation was not the device itself. The real innovation came a year later when Apple launched the App Store. This changed the smartphone industry completely. Instead of phones being limited to built in features like email or web browsing, developers could now create thousands of new applications. Smartphones began to transform into platforms where developers, companies, and creators could build services for millions of users. Soon after Google launched the Android ecosystem, allowing many phone manufacturers to participate in this new app economy. The smartphone war was no longer about hardware. It had become a battle of ecosystems. The more developers built apps for a platform, the more valuable that platform became for users. This created a powerful network effect where users attracted developers and developers attracted more users. Unfortunately, BlackBerry failed to recognize how important this shift would become. The company continued focusing on secure email, enterprise customers, and physical keyboards. While BlackBerry did attempt to launch its own app ecosystem later, it was already too late. By that time, developers were building for iOS and Android, where millions of users already existed. Without strong developer support, BlackBerry's platform became less attractive to consumers, which led to fewer new apps and declining user interest. This created a downward spiral that BlackBerry struggled to escape. The strategic blind spot was not about technology capability. BlackBerry had talented engineers and strong brand recognition. The real mistake was misunderstanding where value in the smartphone industry was moving. The future was not just devices, the future was platforms and ecosystems powered by developers. Companies like Apple and Google understood this shift early and built ecosystems that connected users, developers, and services together. The deeper lesson from BlackBerry's decline is a strategic one. Industries often change when value moves from products to platforms. Companies that fail to recognize this shift risk becoming irrelevant, even if they once dominated the market. BlackBerry did not fail because it stopped innovating. It failed because it misunderstood the ecosystem that was reshaping the entire smartphone industry. Most companies don't lose because they stop innovating. They lose because they misunderstand where the real value is shifting. On this channel, we break down the strategic decisions, growth models, and market insights behind the world's most influential companies. If you want to understand how industries evolve and why certain companies dominate, consider subscribing. Thank you.